nestled there with previous day equilibrium as well. Pretty nice liquidity. Here's my thought. Or we just do a straight inducement again and go down and go back up. Not going to chase longs off the rip here, although it might just open and explode right through previous day high. A little too premium. I think this needs to get retested too. So I don't know if they're going to take previous day high first or just induce again here and take us straight there. If they do take us straight there, I'm going to watch what happens at midnight. If we lose midnight, I'll probably be looking long down here. So let's see what happens here. Probably going to have a lot of news today as well. So keep that in mind in premium and discount here. Dirty work if they don't take this here right now. Books have been ugly this AM. Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to continue like that. Back to TMSO. It could be a pretty nice long here, but I'm going to wait it out myself. Still a knife chance here as well. Doing pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. I want to see us back at midnight at least. New day opening gap preferably. With these inducements right under previous day high multiple times, though, it's really hard to take a short. Because they still could do it this way. Tough one. Yeah, she's doing really good. She's doing great. Yeah, yes. They both opened straight up from their hourly. I'm still going to wait. A little torn on what they're plotting here. Nice push down. Yeah, 23, I agree. It's the only reason I'm not slapping that short, because I like the short. I like that, the push to midnight, push to previous day equilibrium. But yeah, I mean, I was really torn if they're going to do it this way, especially with these inducements here. Yeah, just got 5-minute CISD. Tough to chase right here. Difficult navigation there. Now the question, are we going to hold this and go back up? Or search for that new day opening gap? Nice, Christina, 868. Pretty good entry right there. Nice, Maddie. Good stuff. Good short, you guys. Great short. Nice, sis. Good stuff. I'm still going to wait a little bit here. Not going to soup longs here, although very well could play out. This previous day equilibrium nestled with new day opening gap might be a pretty strong draw, so this could get knifed through as well. Let's see. Gonna have some patience. Yeah, we do have a wickless. Push up, I would like to maybe try the short, but yeah, they're not going to give it to me, I don't think. Prior to us hitting midnight. Also could just go back up to previous day high here. Could get a starter. Tricky. I would like a little more pop, just a little room. Yeah, you would think we get midnight, but that hourly hold is interesting. You know, they could induce here, then go back up, and then go back down. Very, very likely scenario as well. Back to that Sibby. All right, I'm going to try the short. I might fight with it at this wickless. We'll see. Could have been an inducement of midnight to go back to previous day high, though, as well. Hit that volume imbalance. Trump news could happen at any moment. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go break even pretty quick here, shorting in discount. See if I get the move or not. If not, I'll just wait. Try again. There we go. See if we can get it here. Still holding hourly. It's not bearish yet. Yeah, I might go to the wickless. Looks like they're going to probably tag me out here. Break even. Yeah. Okay, they tagged me. I don't know, man. See if I want to try this again or not. If we come higher. I don't love this entry a lot, so I might go though. Very tough read with these hourly holds and these inducements. Yeah, this might be it. I'm having a bit of a challenge anticipating this next move here. Yes, looking like it's trying to make a run. And Q feeling a little bit weak. Yep, I'm gonna chill. I want to short it again, but I don't know, man. I don't know about this. I don't like ES. It's gonna go. This is giving me a. Yeah, there's that pop. Yeah, that wickless would be nice. There's a quick little pop. That could have been the quick little pop right there. Let's see if ES is going to take these highs. Tough one today. I feel like they're brewing some news. All these little wicks before 950. Yeah, I can't exactly. Yeah, exactly. I feel that way too. Right when I short this again, 90-point candle to previous day high. I don't know, Pew Pew. That's a good question. I have no idea. I think we're going to go here. I just don't know how. I just don't know if we're going to get this first. That's the part I don't like. Oh, man. Come on. Yep. Going for that wickless. How many points if I... 46. Too much. I gotta wait. I gotta wait here. We didn't have this inducement, I'd be slapping this short right now. But because of this inducement, it's keeping me out. Feels like it might just go here. Very 50-50. Total coin flip. Inducement of the previous day high. Multiple times here. 1, 2, 3. Inducement's basically like a tease. The long, I mean, if we can get above the problem with the long here is that it could just be a fake inversion. We get this wickless and then Q3 dumps. I don't know, man. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to chill here. I'm going to get another few candles in me. Let's see. 4 hour, looks like 3 drives. Yeah. I hate this long. I really despise this long. But it might be good. If we can clear here. Could rock it. Or knife. We take the wickless and knife as well. If I want to fight with the long, it would be too steep. I'm going to miss it. $9.50 macro coming up. Is this going to be another inducement of the previous day high first? Probably just going to smash through it. Remain patient myself here. Yeah, if we flip this, I might try the short again. It's a dangerous short. And of course they would leave a wickless, right? Dangerous short. No short for me until they these crooks. Look at that candle. Leaving a wickless with a massive inversion. So they extended the ceasefire for 3 to 5 days. Is that new news? Just now? Oh, that happened yesterday. Okay. CT, that's what I was talking about, bro. Fake inversion, come up, take the wickless, and sell, man. Read it like a book, and I couldn't take it, man. I couldn't take it. Too difficult, man. All right, this is a tough short here. If we pop, I'm going to probably slap it. I might get ran over. I'm going to fully admit it that I might get ran over here. It would have been if I would have slapped it. but I didn't. They're playing with my mind. Q3 inverse. Oh, man. What a tough open today. Come on, give me a pop. Give me the pop. Horrible fill, of course. All right, I'm going to go for it. I might fight with it if we pop again. I don't know, man. I'm just going to take this candle by candle. I like nothing about this price action right now. Not the best entry, I'm going to admit. It's a little bit low for my preference. And with that wickless candle they left behind for fun. See if they hold hourly open here again. Don't you do it. They did. Okay. Don't like that hourly hold. We need to flip that hourly here. We could play it safe here. Again, it's a discount short. Holding hourly open. Could go break even. Don't want to sit through this wickless pop we might get again here in the macro. I hate this. All right. Come on. Dump it. Yeah, I don't like this hold. All right. I'm doing it again, guys. I'm going break even on this. This is driving me nuts. There we go. Oh, better be quick. Oh, I didn't take profit. Welcome to TradingView Executions. There's the target. I'm not the same JD without the DOM, man. Yeah, I'd be out, guys. That would be the target. Probably going to get a break even here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It worked out how I wanted. It wasn't fast enough, guys. Yeah, because I got to move my mouse over. I got to change all this. I got to, the DOM, I could just slap it, That's all right. Well, if you had lightning hands there, you got that move. No, they did an update where if you're live, I'm trading a live account. So if you trade live account, you can't have the DOM and the TradingView connection simultaneously. You still can for Sim, but I don't know why they did that update. It's like the worst update they've ever done. I wouldn't be using TradingView if it wasn't for that. I can't stand TradingView, but it's all right. Oh, you're talking about the DOM on TradingView because it's still I can't do the bid and ask, and I can't do it's still not any faster. But the DOM itself, like the actual DOM, I can do anything with, All right, looks like this could be a nice second rejection. Well, if they wanted me to make, this is just an actual live account, just my live account. But yeah, I mean it is what it is. That's what I normally do, Aviator. That's what but Tradeovate did I think Tradeovate did the update, not TradingView, to where if you can't have the DOM open when you have this connected, if it's a live account. Yeah, it's a new thing. MNQ did, NQ didn't. You still can, like on the Sim accounts, you can. It's still, yeah, you can't. It won't let you. Because I want Billy. That's a good idea, but I want the stream to see everything live on the screen. So I don't mind. It's all good. All right, we could be flipping bullish here for that previous day high off that midnight hold. It's still a tough long though for me. I kind of still want it here. Looks good though. On dip. If it dips, I'm gonna try it. If it dips before the wick list into this, I think I might try it. Could get knifed on, but I'm gonna go for it. I'll fight with this along a little bit. It's not. This might be it. If this just sweeps that wick list and rejects, could be bad. It's also retesting the inversion. See if we come back to 953. All right, I'm going to go for it. Give myself a better fill here. If we flip this, though, I'm probably going to flip short. Man, I'm not liking this, guys. I'm going to lower my size more. I'm not liking this. I'm ready to flip short if we lose this. You with me on the long? You with me on flipping short? Ibra. I'm really torn, man. Yeah. Yeah, we get this, it's closed, this candle closed below. We get this flip. Like I said, I'll probably flip short. It's tough, man. This is max difficulty here. I left that wick list too. See if they fail this Sibi. It's not pushing through. All right, there's the wick list. I don't like this. I'm gonna take it off. Break even if it comes back. I need a pump here now, or I think it's gonna knife. I'm just gonna take these break evens until I figure this out. This could knife. If we don't flip this now, this could knife. Yeah, break even again for me. I can't trust it. I have no trust in price action here. Decent hold, but no direction here. Just forming a triangle with inducements at previous day high and then premium without going back to new day opening gap. ES looks pretty good. What a tough one, man. Nope, I don't mind the break evens. If I don't get my move, I'll take it. Take a break even. Until I figure out more trust. Because we might also just come up here and do this again. Oh, man. That's what I get. Where's that manipulation level down there? Manipulation of previous day high. All right, I'm going for it again. Oh, look at that fill, man. I am going to fight this long again. It's now that we got that inversion. This is also where it could fill that imbalance. Let's see. All right, sweeping. Trump tweet. Loading. Okay. ES is going to take the high. We're going to get another SMT here. Your guys' call. I mean, if you took this long, you can go break even. See if we get previous day high. I'm going to go ahead and go break even again here. See if we get this pop. Maybe they tease it. I don't know. Come on, pop it. All the way through here. No teases. No more inducements. I've had enough of those. Yeah, front running previous day high is probably wise if you don't want to get caught in a nasty break-even trade here. Come on, give it to me. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm being greedy. I'm going to hold it. Break even or previous day high here. My bad, guys. We should have just targeted inducement there. That's a nasty rejection. I don't know. I don't like that rejection with that inducement again. I don't like it at all. We need this candle to flip again. This next one, pretty aggressively. Order at 900 didn't fill. Come on, take us home. Let's see if I can AUP here. Get cooked. Wow. Well, if you front ran it, you got it. I don't know if they're going to knife it hard here. Or pump it through. Made the call. Come on. Give us a nice candle close here. Risky AUP. Probably going to get taken out, but I'm going for it. Another break even, man. Why did I not front run that? What am I doing? I teach to front run that, and then I don't front run it. Okay, coming back down to hourly open here. That is just something else. Yeah, they might induce this back down again. I'm torn, man. Well, good break even, I guess, right? I wouldn't want to sit through that drawdown. Now we got the Q3 inverse with that inducement, making the short extremely hard to take. It's hard to get bearish with that inducement. Might get knifed on. I'm going for it again. I'm going to fight with it again. See if we come back down, hold here, and then go back up. It is a Q3 inverse that I'm fading, so this is a little bit dangerous long getting back in here. Come on. All right, I'm going break even again. See if we get another inducement or we get the target here. Come on, blast through it. They're not going to induce it 4 times, right? I mean, that's not going to, there's no way. There we go. That's how you don't give up the fight, man. Let's go. All right, closing counts here. You have no idea the pressure doing this live, you guys. All right, back to previous day high here. All right, back to, that's a manipulation level as well. Not going to take a new long. I'm going to wait. Let's go. Let's go. Good work, guys. So, nothing glamorous this morning, but, 3 break evens or 3 or 4. I don't even know how many break evens. 1 decent trade. Nothing glamorous, but, just when PA is this difficult, you just got to protect, try again, protect. This could fail. Now I'm open to shorts. If we come back down and flip, I'm going to have to wait, though. I'm going to have to wait for the short. If it's going to short, I'm going to see this fail. Then I'm going to turtle soup it. Otherwise, we could grind. Yeah, Roland. When it's because my draw on liquidity is previous day high, right? But I'm also well aware that there's plenty of room here to go. before previous day high too. So when my draw on liquidity is 50-50 like that, I have no problem taking break evens after good moves, because I can get a knife against me or a pump against me at any given moment if my draw is incorrect, especially on news driven days, right? So you just have to take it candle by candle. All right, let's see. Short could get interesting, but I'll wait it out. Joe, that's funny. Longs can be when we're in premium trying to long and you get a lot of knives, it's definitely a headache, man. That's smart, GRC. That's smart, man. You know yourself. That's smart. Nothing wrong with locking out, man. If you're not feeling it, you're not vibing with it, you know, you lock out or trade evals or do something that's not going to raise your blood pressure too much and wait for your edge to appear again, you know. Look at this push. I could have held runners and stuff, but I just wanted to pay myself there a couple $100 because those break evens are a little bit sour. All right, let's see if we come back up. Nasty rejections that keep leaving wickless behind as well. Yeah, I feel you, GRC. I mean, I was flipping long short bias, a lot in here. It was tough, man. That was a very tough open to navigate here. Normally, I can get a pretty good vibe on where I think we're going to go, at least for a short-term draw, but I didn't have that today. Didn't have that conviction. Hence the break-evens before finally getting it. But I still am a little cautious. This is going to keep going up right now. We might see this move and then go back up. I think we're going to hold here. If we get there, I think this is a juicy long down here. Yeah, Tyrant. I mean, I don't blame you, bro. You were right, though, on that flipping that Sibby. But, I mean, sitting through this move, the one I shorted, it would have been actually a pretty nice morning. If I would have taken profit there, we would have caught this short and then caught this long. So we would have caught a lot of the range. I just wasn't on my A game with the trading view execution to get out of that trade. Running on 3 hours of sleep in your small green? Yeah. Call it, man. There's nothing worse than lack of sleep, trying to focus. I need a little caffeine and nicotine for that one. Max payout 5K or 6K? It's depending on the account. Depending on if you have the old version or the new version, the one with the consistency or the one without the consistency. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 6K on the consistency one, 5K on the other one. Nice, Matt. Good work, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna chill. There's no trade here for me. I'm not gonna long the top here. Even though in hindsight it might be a nice long, but I'll wait. Just gonna chill, kick back here. We got plenty of time, plenty of trades to wait for. Nice, Boots. That's a juicy calendar, man. Good fight. TYRC. TYRCA. Wait, you got your first payout ever, Leroy? Bro, let's go. We were just talking about that. What was it, like a week or two ago? Telling you were coming up, man. Did you post it in Victory Payouts? I didn't see it, man. Let's go, man. Congrats. There's that run. So if you held runners... Nice, Cryptic. That's a good breakdown, man. Thanks for putting me in your journal. I feel appreciated and special. Nice, Ibra. You held that long from our first attempt, didn't you, man? From down here. That was good. Man, I had that. That soup was good, huh? If I would have been able to hold this entry, if I had more conviction, that would have been nice. That's okay. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, I'm just going to chill. Just wait a little bit here. Not going to try to do too much. Not going to try to, not going to like blindly short anything here. This could be in grind up mode. And obviously, like, longing, it's kind of hard now after we just pushed through previous day high up at the highs. So would I short 27K? Yeah. Why not? Maybe. Certainly a nice distribution level on this 10 a.m. candle. Let's check out the hourly. We got new all-time high. My preferred plan for the day would have been this. Back down to previous day equilibrium. Paired with that gap. That's such a nice level. You got previous day EQ paired with new week opening gap CE, new day opening gap all together, and a 1 hour distribution. I mean, that's just such a nice. This would have been so nice, but they weren't going to let us have it there. What's up, Johnny boy? Yeah, we caught longs the previous day high, although it wasn't pretty. I took, I think, 4 break evens. I caught this short. I wasn't fast enough taking profit. It came back break even. Went long here. This move caught me back break even, and finally tried it again, and we got the move, but it wasn't. It was just all right. So I'm just going to give this some time to cook a little bit, build some structure. Nice big M, 250 gain on the day on the 50K PA. Beautiful. My future Florida brethren. Be there soon. Fibonacci levels on the candle. Yeah, now you can start using Fibonacci. Deviations. All we can really do with all-time highs. I got my little algo fib here. Nice, Cryptic. Classic mistake. I did that last night, dude. I did that last night. Even I still do that these days, every once in a great while. I haven't, Pew Pew. I have not. Not that I know of, unless maybe I didn't know. Yeah, I'd love to do some meetups when I'm in Florida. I know a lot of you guys are in Florida. Yeah, Roland, we have 50% of yesterday's range. We have previous day equilibrium. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, of today's range? Yeah, we could probably add that. It's just going to change a lot, right? Because it's always going to be changing. Yeah, I'm in California right now, at least until June. What's up, patience? A little summer wedding in Florida, nice. I'm in Marina Del Rey. Anybody have some runners? If you got some runners, you can target. This is a nice target here, 26,974. Yeah, it's un-American if we don't catch a long into all-time high, so at least we caught a long into all-time high. Oh yeah, that's right, Pew Pew. You're closer over here, right? I remember that. I remember that now. Yeah, I mean, I love California, patience. I love it here. I just don't love the taxes. I don't love the time zone. Oh, San Fernando, nice. Yeah, 27K is on the. Looks like it's on the books here. So if you still got longs, I'm kicking myself a little bit for not holding this one I had down here. That would have been nice. Would have had a really nice day. Yeah, exactly, Sav. It's the worst trading combination. High taxes and Western time zone. Pacific time zone. Been up since 4 a.m., man. I'm already halfway through my day, it feels like. Oh yeah, I know Pew Pew. When I went to Maui, dude, it was like what? Get up at 3 a.m. trade New York. Just secured the first $500 on a funded. Let's go, Billy. All right, there's this target coming up. If you have those longs, I think this is a nice partial and or final. You know, probably can get away with holding. I think we're going to probably go all the way up to this distribution level, 27. They might tease 27 because it's a psych level. You never know. But yeah, W. Me too, man. But it was hard because I'm already long in premium. You know, here. This one was the A plus that we had. We had it, but it's all right. It's all good. Some days just gotta go with the flow, man. You gotta zoom out anyway. Some days will be big, some days will be, a little smaller. Some days will be break even, some days might be a little red. Just gotta have a full picture and build an account and protect your capital. Bull market, no premiums. Yeah, you're right. Pretty much. You're probably long right now and get away with it. Watch. Not recommendation, though. Sounds like financial advice. I don't know. They might be loading a news candle. I think yesterday we had it must have been 6 or 7 news candles during New York session. So why would today be any different? Yeah, just headline candles. You least expect it. Usually when we're up in premium or in discount out of nowhere, right? Take people out of these moves. Sourpuss, if you're doing that, I would invite you to maybe add some more accounts in the mix and use account staggering, risk syncing a little bit with that account, getting a better entry than your others. Maybe get a fresh. I don't know what, depends on what the balance is at, but you might be able to navigate it that way. Yeah, Mark, I think so. I think we're going to 27. I just can't re-long it yet. I gotta wait for either a news headline candle to soup. If we get a headline candle here, anywhere towards previous day high, maybe 953, I might do a little bit of an aggressive soup, but we'll see. What's up, Waffles? All you guys changing your names to the Mafia. I gotta remember. Use my memory. All right. So that long recommendation working out. Up 1.29%. Nice DTR. Got some runners. Yeah, I'm happy for you guys that still have runners. Let's see if they get this next level here. Come on, give me a headline candle. No way they're going to let people long right here and get away with it. Longing up here, Tyler? If you're AUPing, I think it's not a bad idea. Could explode straight up. RR's not there for me here. Especially so close to this psych level, they might tease it and then headline and go back up. No, I don't blame you, Alias. I don't blame you. I had a hard time taking it too. You can have 5 Lucid accounts, Roland. Lucid's great, man. Don't be afraid to go live with Lucid either. Like, I went live with Lucid. It's great. Great account. You get bonuses as well. So if you make your drawdown, they match that drawdown with a bonus of cash. So you make, you turn your accounts live. You can go live after 5 payouts, or if you have a high enough balance between all accounts. With Lucid, you want to go live. You want to take all your payouts. Now, if you can, you want to take all your payouts at the same time. So if you have 5 accounts or 3 accounts or whatever, it's, ideal to take all your payouts together, because you go live with any account that has at least 1 payout. So it's, you don't want to have one account take 5 payouts and you have 4 other fundeds that haven't taken a payout yet, because then that account could go live and then your other ones don't go live. So you want to try to get all of them at least 1 payout. And you do that, then you get yourself a handful of live accounts from Lucid. And you can withdraw daily on those as well. You can actually withdraw right on the dashboard before noon Eastern. You can make money in the morning and then withdraw it before noon. So Lucid's one of the rare firms that have a good live program. TPT is another one. Yeah, you don't need profit. Nope. Live, you can withdraw right away. With TPT, it's fine to go live on any payout account or on any account, because if you get the permanent live, well, It's not necessarily permanent, but when you have the program where you pass an eval, you go live, you can just pass evals and go live. So if you lose your live account with TPT, they typically won't kick you off right away. They'll let you go a little bit more. Yeah, they're just grinding straight up, man. There's just no entry, nothing to do here for me. This is one of the days I might not take a lot of trades. I don't know. FNF, is that which firm are you meaning? Funded Next Futures? Funded Next? My opinion on Funded Next is I don't like them. But I haven't had a lot of experience with them, just a little bit. I don't trust them. Funded Futures Family. I can't give a strong opinion. We have a code at Funded Futures Family. So if you use code VICTORY at FFF, we'll give you the risk management guarantee. But I don't have a opinion enough. I don't have any experience trading them, so I can't really give you a valid opinion. So, I don't want to ever speak on something I don't have experience on. So I don't know. Lucid over Tradeify? Tradeify is good too. Lucid and Tradeify have a very similar live program. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm not live with Tradeify. I'm only live with Lucid and TPT. So I don't know. I'm just starting my Tradeify journey not too long ago. But so far I like Tradeify. I think it's a good firm as well. I think Lucid and Tradeify are both great options. I think just look at the accounts, what they offer, the types of the accounts, and see what fits you. Tradeify has a little bit bigger payout caps if you're looking at the Select and the Flex. But the Flex have, more eval-friendly accounts, like they're 50% pass instead of 40% consistency. So it kind of depends what you want to do. Lucid payouts are instant. That's kind of nice. You request it, hit your bank in like 2 minutes. Yeah, so I think Lucid and Tradeify are both great options. I can recommend both of those. Rick, it should be. The sale might be over now. I think the sale's over, isn't it? Yeah, sale's over. I think it just ended. I try my best to make sure I stay on top of the sales for you guys in those promo channels. I'll always tag you when the sale's coming close to an end, or if there's something new that pops up for a seller. There's this little mini rug pull. Let's see here. Nice. Yeah, good catch on that short, man. You nailed it. Let's see if they pull it back more here. Maybe back to previous day high. It could just be a little mini rug and then just buy it up again. But I would need the long down here. You got a 50K pass on the teleport. Nice. Top Step's okay, man. I don't mind Top Step. Their live program, I don't like it at all. But as far as like the XFAs go, I think it's a good firm to trade as well. Nancy Pelosi, I think they want to get up to 27K. That's my thesis here. So I think any pullbacks are buyable dips. Problem is you don't know how steep or how aggressive these pullbacks are going to be. So if I'm going to take the pullbacks long to target this, I'm going to need the more aggressive version of it. So either previous day high I might try, or back down this 10 a.m. open 953 area. Those are spots that I think price could hold and do shorts and then go back up. Just looking for this area here. Which firm is a good one to buy now? My recommendations are Lucid, Tradeify, TPT, maybe then Top Step, an Apex. If you can trade Apex, it's cheap leverage and you can scale accounts. You can have a lot of accounts. And they have multiple options now as well with like different account types. So those firms, you know, Alpha's okay. I don't like Alpha's 2-minute rule, but as far as the firm goes, it's fine. Exactly, Pelosi. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. So I wouldn't mind a turtle soup attempt down here. It might get a little bit sweaty if I try to just turtle soup previous day high and they want to just do this, and they might do this, but we'll see what happens. Short looks kind of tempting here, but I don't know if I want to short an all-time high on NASDAQ. It's never fun. Yeah, I kind of like that W. It's cheap leverage relative to the account scaling you can get if you want more than five accounts. It's relative. I'm working on it, Infinity Traders. I'm working on it. It's hard. FFF first time was because I was finding different. Yeah, I'm not familiar, Joe. I'm not familiar. I just kind of briefly looked at their plans. I have so many accounts. I just adding another firm right now is just it's too much. So I'll just take your guys' word for whatever you say. All right, back up here. See if they're gonna make this a fake dip. This might be a, if we flip this, we come back up, we flip this SIBI, hold above 1034. It could be a long here to try to grab, but I'm not going to take it yet. I'm going to wait. It's a pretty nice hold. What's ES look like? I'll slap a couple micros here. Just 2. Nothing crazy. It's kind of be a quick. See if we sweep these bodies and reject or not. All right, there's the bodies. Let's go break even. Premium long. Just gonna see if I can get a scalp here to this next algo level, and then I'm gonna trail my stop. If it comes back break even after sweeping these bodies, you know, I don't want to get caught in a knife or a Trump tweet. So I'll take this break even. Come back up. Like I said, we tag this algo level. I will trail the stop until it takes me out, or just take the break even. Free attempt here. Yeah, I'm trading it right now. Waffles. That's why I have to execute on TradingView. All right, looks like it's going to be break even. No dice, no dice. At least not for me. You could hold it, but I'm not going to risk it. Probably going to work. But we're in Trump tweet territory, so got to be a little mindful. If you held it, again, I'd be looking for 26,998.75, and then I would just be trailing it. If it pops through that, I'd probably bring my trail up until it takes me out. Iron Beam, I've never tried Iron Beam. I love Trade of 8, man. I've been using Tradeovate for years. I've never really had any problems with it. The withdrawals are fast. Like, I don't know. I love Tradeovate. I just don't like the update they just did. It ruined the fun of not being able to use the DOM with the connected account. All right, there's the level. So again, I'd be trailing it. Probably it would have just taken me out. That would have been the target. I would have been out there. Scalp. Might get this push all the way up here. Oh, you're in Canada. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Iron Bean might be good. Nice long. Nice DTR. Might get a strong pop here. Let's see. Or a strong knife. Big candle loading, I think, here. One direction. So there's that 27K. No, Naveen. I mean, I took a long here just now, but it's so premium that I'm either looking for that squeeze move or nothing. Just a free shot at it. Didn't get it. Break even. $10.50 macro coming up. I would still love a headline candle if they could give it to me. Anything down into here with speed, I'm going to still slap it even though we got 27K. I think it could still, I think we can go higher. Mashu, you and those soups, man. I will hand it to you. You can catch a lot of them. I like soups, honestly, more than most entries because you know when you're wrong pretty quick. And if you're right, you have a pretty nice entry to try to hang on to and add to the winner. But they definitely require some experience and discipline if you're going to soup. You got to have really good discipline if you're going to soup. Trusting entries. I mean, it depends on the day for me. I mean, it's hard. I'm having a hard time trusting entries today myself, But there's other days, if I have good confidence on drawing liquidity, I'll just take my entry when I see it. Worst case scenario, I just manage my risk and get out. I have a good belief that my next few trades are going to make up for it if I'm wrong, or even maybe not the next few trades, maybe the next 10 trades, So you just got to be, Anthony, you just got to be okay knowing that you might have to stop out. If you have to stop out, you already make peace with that prior to your trade, and you know that you trust your system enough. You have confidence that in the bigger picture, you'll manage your risk and you'll have a good system that's going to deliver you, good RR overall. Then you can just take your entries when they appear, stop when you're wrong. So you don't need to win every trade. If you have a good system, a good risk management, the losses are cooked into that system. You just have to be okay with having those losses. That's the key. There's nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong when you take a loss. It doesn't mean you did something bad. It's quite the opposite. Like I always say, there's no way you're going to trade the NASDAQ during the New York session and not take losses. It's the most volatile thing you could trade, the most speed and aggression, but also has some of the best delivery as well, in my opinion. So, but with all that is going to come, losses, but it's going to come with nice wins too. Yeah, Anthony, that's all you got to do, man. You stick to your DLO. You at least give yourself a chance to succeed. Like I always say, compare it to a boxing match. If you don't take your DLO, you get knocked out in the first round. You don't even have a chance to see what happens in the later rounds of the fight, right? You got to give yourself at least a chance. There's plenty of times you take DLO and later rounds of the fight, you double that DLO in profits. Happens all the time to me. I see it happen to everybody, lots of people in the room all the time. And once you experience that enough, then you start to build the confidence that it's okay to have these DLL days, because the confidence comes from the experience. You can't have blind confidence, right? You have to experience it to have the confidence. It's a work in progress. I like that, Judy. Yeah, I like that. See, it's good to have a good plan for yourself. Know yourself, figure yourself out, and build a plan around that. And just stick with it. Like I said, most people trade and they think it's like the World Series of trading every day, like the Super Bowl of trading. Like you have to, it's not. It doesn't have to be that way. You got to zoom out. You're going to have a whole mix of days. Good days, bad days, huge days, break-even days. You just got to make sure your bad days are controlled. That's the bottom line. Because they're going to come. They're going to happen. Can't avoid them. You got to control them. All right, that fake failure here again. Yeah, see, this thing's... Even if the shorts work, on these all-time high pushes, the shorts are just an absolute headache to try to catch. So I'm kind of just waiting here. I'm waiting for some more signatures to really try anything here. I don't really want to get the long again quite yet. 1050 macro coming up. I don't know if they're going to do a little stop run. Nice, Naveen. Nice SPY. Give it a shot, huh? Short 996. Yeah, I mean, if you are going to take shorts, trying to get the more premium entry is nice. You can always stop out quick. You definitely, when you're trading all-time highs, you definitely don't want to short down close candles if you can avoid it. You're not going to give yourself much room. You want to try to wait. That's why when I was shorting here, I was waiting for that pullback, right, before I was shorting. And that's why I shorted it here. But, again, I didn't take profit fast enough. Well, I mean, ES is very grindy a lot of the time when we're at all-time highs. If you notice ES, you'll see it just does a lot of grinding. So I think it'll catch up as well. I mean, it's not too different here. Anytime ES is grinding, it makes shorting the NASDAQ pretty tough. I think the best shorts are when ES is leading short. It's leading, and then NQ is lagging a little bit, but showing signs of weakness. Sometimes you can get a pretty swift short on the NASDAQ that way. But when ES is grinding, you got to be a little careful. Oh, this is your first live, Anthony? Welcome, man. Feel free to ask me as many questions as you have, man. I'm always happy to help about anything. I do recommend not necessarily copying me blindly, but instead actually, you'll hear me say things like, use me as a risk sink. That's one way you can use my live stream and my account to your advantage. Like, let's say you're looking long and I'm looking long. We're both looking long, and I take an entry. There's a lot of times you might be able to wait for me to get a little bit of drawdown, or wait till I maybe add to my position. And a lot of times you can get a better entry than me if you have the same thesis, but you got to manage your accounts relative to your own risk management, because your risk management might be a lot different than mine, right? I might be able to lose more than you, or I might be able to hold longer than you, or hold less than you, or whatever it might be. Take different sizes. You just got to build some sort of confluence around it and then execute based off your own risk parameters. This is this indicator. I turn everything off except for the SMT because I like the SMT in this indicator. Honestly, I've been lazy and I just haven't looked for a good SMT indicator. I'm sure there's plenty of them. Just type in like SMT. I'm sure you'll find something. There you go. Trader Rock Bar's got one. SMT Instant Pro. There you go. Try that one. All right, kind of consolidating here, going into the macro. A little tricky. I'm still kind of waiting to see if they give us a little mini rug pull to long again here. But until then, I'm a little bit skeptical on what I want to do. It's one of those days it's just a little bit slow for me. At least so far. See what the macro wants to do. Would really love a mini rug pull into here. Just don't know if they're going to offer it. Yeah, if you're short, I'm sure you would love the rug pull as well. I think I think they're going to cook it up at some point. It could be here. I think it's going to do something like this. Something. Maybe this. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. You're in longs. I would love to join you in the longs further, get longs again, but I just can't do it here. This might be a short here. Goose, you got a short at 93. Nice. Yeah, if you're short from up here, looks pretty good. I don't mind it. Shorting here is a little tough. I think if I was short from up here, we take out this liquidity, probably go break even. You don't want to see us reclaim this and then flip this SIBI that they're about to make here. I think we might be getting this little mini rug pull. ES is leaving wickless, low resistance liquidity. I still think we could get a move back up again. I don't think we're done going up. So I just want it down here. Yeah, if you're short, we take out this. I would certainly, personally, probably go break even, shorting all-time high, taking out internal. Maybe try to target this imbalance. Hasn't been repriced. Break even on the long alias. That's all right. I feel you. I've had 4 or 5 break evens today, so it's one of those days. That's okay though. All right. Let's see how they act here. Tempted to try this short. I don't like that reclaim. When trading MNQ, do you typically look at MES? I just look at ES. It's not too technical for me. I'll use SMT with MES here, but I like the ES chart. If I could trade, micros on the NASDAQ chart, I would, but can't. So, micro sometimes is a little bit harder. The wicks are a little bit more aggressive on the micro chart, micro asset, but I like the scalability of micros, and I make a pretty good living from micros, so I don't like minis, man. I don't like minis unless I'm slinging top step around. Just because of the nature of how I trade, I can just do a lot more different things. I'm more versatile with micros. And it adds up. All right, getting a decent rejection here. Such a tough short to take, though, man. Yeah, I think I missed my chance here. I'll try it. I'll throw a little bit on here. See how we act if we do come back up for this high internal. Kind of tough holding TMSO. We're kind of fighting with 1034. They might want to come up and tap that SIBI one more time as well. Yeah, they might throw a few stop runs in between the mix here. Seems like it'd be too easy to short it here, but we'll see. TMSO, let's see if it holds again or not. See how they keep holding that? Telling me there might be another stop run in the works here. Maybe back up here. Back to TMSO again. Still holding. Yes, we want to watch ES hit that hourly open. If that wicks off hourly open on ES, sweeps those lows, we could get another pump here. The short will come here, in my opinion. Dog. All right. I think maybe this. We'll see. ES might come sweep this wickless at the same time. Keeping it light for now. I might fight with it up here, though. Got this hourly open. Let's see if it opens high. Could be that. I don't know what they're cooking up here. Another move back to TMSO. Stop holding this. All right, we get another hold here. I'm getting out of the short, guys. I'm just taking this piece by piece, all right? Watch this hourly open on ES. Right here at 7/152. We don't want to see that hold. I think what I'm going to do is we sweep these lows. ES hits that hourly open. I'm just going to put my limit order here and let it take me out in profit below this low. And just be happy with that for now. Just a scalp short. All-time high scalp short. I can just rip it right back up here. Of course, they're going to teach this low, right? Come on, push it. All right, they swept the low. Very annoying, man. Well, I don't know what's going to happen here. I thought we would have closed below this low here. I don't know why we wicked it without ES hitting that hourly open. It's a little suspicious to me. Are they loading a huge candle here? What are they doing? See if we can give us one more push down into that Bissy without popping it. Did ES hit that hourly yet? Real close. Oh, it made equal lows. Okay. Someone's about to get wrecked here. There's a big candle loading, I think, here. There it is. There's that big candle. All right, I'm out. I'm just taking it to the Bissy as a scalp, guys. I think we could turn right here. ES hits this hourly. I'm not going to relong it because we could get the full knife down into here. So just a short scalp there. Not trying to do too much. And I'm shorting the all-time high, so How do you determine stop loss? And it varies each trade, but I never heard mentioned on the trading trees. When I feel like it's invalid. So basically, if I flip a PD array, typically I'll stop out. I'm a dynamic trader. You trade with me long enough, you'll figure it out. I'm not someone that takes a trade and like, oh, here's my hard stop, here's my hard TP. I dynamically trade the candles. Sometimes I'll scalp my losses as well. Like I scalp my wins. So sometimes I'll scalp out of the position, but not fully close it, and then maybe re-add dynamically, or full stop if I feel the trade's completely invalid, I'll full stop. But it just depends on my flow with price. I'm literally trying to get in sync with the candles. But I'll never take a loss more than I'm uncomfortable with. If I'm in a trade, there's two ways I'll take a loss. If it's more amount of money that I'm comfortable with to take an L, or if my trade's invalid. My idea on the chart to me is invalid. At the end of the day, you just have to protect your capital. So whatever that amount is to you, because there's times if the NASDAQ, all the time, trade ideas get invalidated, but the draw is correct and then it works again. Or trade ideas are validated and then they don't work, right? It happens all the time. It's about drawing liquidity. So yeah, every trade's pretty unique. I do a lot of unconventional stuff though, Rescue package for Spirit Airlines. Now, if you still have shorts, you might be able to hang on to it. My next target for shorts would be, if I held, would be 26,934. But I'm not holding shorts past scalps right now, okay? I'm just not going to do it. Because I think if I don't take the scalp on the short, it'll probably just keep coming back like this, just like this. Even if it ends up working out, it'll just keep coming back. It's got too much strength. So that's why I just targeted that little push right into that. See that right where our limit order was? Right into that little BISI. At the same time, we expected ES to snag that hourly open, which held with the bodies. So who knows what they're cooking here. If that makes sense. Yeah, Anthony. My goal for the streams is a couple of things. Teach how I trade. But again, my way is not the highway, okay? Like there's plenty of ways to trade the NASDAQ or trade ES or trade anything. There's so many different ways to trade. I have my own way. But, I can do my best to teach how I read price with time. Like I'm a time-based trader. So I trade everything I take off is basically off time windows, time levels, and then price structure. And then a lot of it is off of hourly candles, open and close of hourly candles. So every new hour, I'm kind of thinking, where's this hourly candle manipulating to? Where's it going to distribute to? How's it, what levels are around this hourly open that I could, use as trade ideas? So my goal is to just teach how I trade and then just read the market, essentially. That's what the streams are for, is try my best to give you guys ideas on targets, where I think price might go, what kind of candles are forming, these kind of things. I'm not always going to be right, but I definitely do my best. I'll try to package, all 10 years of my experience. At least maybe 7 of those 10 years are me staring at the 1-minute chart. So, I do my best to try to navigate the 1-minute chart, based off higher time frame flow, and give you guys my best ideas, even if I'm not in a trade. But you see why I took that short as a scalp there? And there's a reason why we had that target, Auto loan defaults, another big bubble. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on, huh? Because I don't want to sit through these stop runs. Because like I said, even if the short plays out all the way back down into here where I want the long, I just don't want to keep sitting through these pullbacks. It's a headache. Shorting all-time highs is always a headache. You got to be nimble on your shorts. Yeah, we might get this pump now, and then Q3 back down, right? Q3 back down here, and then turtle soup long, yeah. But we'll see. Now we reclaim that 1034. It's starting to look like a pretty decent, maybe a long here, but I can't take it. I appreciate that, NJ. I don't take those words, those compliments lightly. I really appreciate that, man. It's definitely my goal, you know, take this journey on with you guys. I love trading with the community, man. It's trading is so hard, man. This journey is one of the hardest things you can put yourself through and embark down on. One of the hardest things you can choose to do. But it's rewarding if you can learn from your mistakes and learn from other people's mistakes that have figured it out. Okay, so that's my goal, is to help you learn from all the mistakes I made, because I made a lot of them. That's why I'll never judge anybody, because you feel free to talk to me about your mistakes, because I guarantee you any mistake you've made, I've probably done it times 10. Okay, so I can help you try to get through these things. But you got to learn from your mistakes too. You got to meet me in the middle. You learn from mine, you learn from yours. But the thing is you got to change stuff. Don't be stubborn like me. Don't wait 5 years to make the changes you need to make. Don't try to be the exception and think you don't have to make changes or can do things a certain way and get away with them. You just get punished over and over again until you finally make that change, right? How do I deal with win streaks? I don't think about it, Prince. I don't think about it. I barely remember the trades I took yesterday, to be honest with you. I take a lot of trades, but yeah, I don't even think about it. Losing streaks, winning streaks, I don't even think about it. Yeah, Savvy, I have to. I think throughout my 10 years, there's been 2 times. One time when I lost 6 figures, I took 3 months off. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to try this again. And I sold a Porsche, one of my cars, and then put that money back in the market, and I lost that money too, man. That was on year 3. So, been through some pain, man. Been through some pain. It's my first year. I got lucky. I made a lot of money my first year trading. I thought I had it all figured out. So much ego. Not ego necessarily, but more like, oh, this isn't that hard, because I got lucky. It was all luck. And I learned the hard way. I got humbled. So, it was, tough. I was a Boxster S, and then I ended up buying another Boxster S with the with trading money that I made. So, I got it back. It was brutal, man. It was very brutal, dude. I was in a very dark place during those times, man. Yeah, Tyler, I did heavy hand. My very first year of trading, I learned the power of ODT options, and then I learned how much they wreck you as well. Because people trade ODTE options like it's like you trade futures, and you can't, unless you have extreme discipline and experience, you should not do that. If only I could go back and have prop firms and things like that before I started trading cash, I literally would have saved myself a house. A house and a car. So, it took me about 7 years till I made all that money back. Last 3 months, you got 23K payout. Thought it was. Yeah, Roland, you got to make, you can get lucky with trading. You can get lucky, but that's the problem, is you can get lucky and think you're doing the right things, making money, then you get punished twice as hard. So you have to, you got to do things the right way, and it's going to be uncomfortable. If you're going to make money and do this for a living, you have to sit through a lot of uncomfortable stuff, hitting losses, accepting losses, hitting daily loss limits, holding trades when you feel uncomfortable holding trades, holding winners when you feel uncomfortable holding those winners. There's just a lot of uncomfortable feelings with profitable trading. Oh yeah, Maddie, it's just relative to my risk. So how I trade, I mean, I'm very dynamic. So sometimes I'll start with small leverage if I don't have good conviction, really good conviction, or I think the entry might go against me a little bit. But I have a level. I always have, before I click a button, my brain is analyzing where would I add? Where's the invalidation here? So sometimes I will start with small leverage and then add to that winner when I get better confirmation. And add up, kind of what I did when I was spamming longs on this all-time high push, right? I started with 3, and I started adding, and then I got break even. But then there's other times I'll, take it if it goes against me a little bit, but my trade is valid. Like if this short would have went against me a little bit here, I would have added here. If we would have flipped this, I would have scalped out of it. So that's relative to my leverage though, and my drawdown. Right? I have room. I could trade 30, 40 micros and still be, I have little room, but that's a little uncomfortable because I think you don't need to make money fast. I think it's good to build stone by stone, and then at the end of the day you see where your dust settles. There is a lot of clenching cryptic, yeah. I mean, I haven't played poker in a long time, but I like it. Yeah. I don't get a chance to really do that much, but all right, kind of holding here. Man, what a tough range to trade right here, man. Just nothing's really showing up that I like. I mean, still acting bullish. We're still holding these key levels. We got this BIST holding up nice. I'm leaning long here. But this time window is a tough one for me to long. Let's see. Could push up to that civvy here. Get a pop. Yeah. Don't love ES though either. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, W. Yeah, when you have that. Yeah, when you trade with a lot of pressure, like you have to make money for trading, or your income is relying on it, and you're still in the phase of trying to become a profitable trader, and you're in that phase and you have a lot of pressure. It's even harder, man. That's like one of the worst things you could do to yourself. I think I might be done for the day. I don't know if a new trade sets up, I'll slap it, but there's nothing here that looks attractive to me right now. It's just been a small day. I'm up like $350. It's just not trying to do too much right here. I don't have any draw on liquidity. These candles are all over the map. $23 you want yeah, I think longs are still the play. I think dips are still buyable right now. All the way down, honestly, all the way down to previous day high, even 953. We might get a PM session 953 retest today, like later on. Not anytime soon, but later on. 900, 920. Yeah, I'm with you on that as well. I like this area down here. I think at some point they'll knife it down into here. It's going to offer a potential opportunity, but I just don't know when right now. If I had to go through all that pain again, would you? That's a really good question, Prince. That's a really tough question to answer. I'm going to have to say yes, because now it's, it provides for a lot of people I take care of. But man, what a journey. All right, there's that pop. Got that Sibby. Yes, it's got some real nice 1150 macro liquidity here. Three households, Liddy. Biggest regret of trading. Biggest regret of trading is I just wish I wouldn't have been so hard-headed, just so stubborn. Yeah, three households. Yeah. 1/4. Get in line, man. Get in line. Yeah, not being so stubborn, dude. When you know deep down you shouldn't be doing this or doing that, you do it anyway, thinking like I always preach, thinking you can be the exception. I'm getting away with these bad things you're doing because it works for so long. You can have it work for. When I had my second run of doing bad things, I think it was like year 4 after I sold my car. I think I had like a 3-month win streak or something. Just doing all the wrong things, getting lucky. And then it all came crumbling down. So, you know, it might be, for another video. When you get to know me more, you'll probably find all that out. It's a long conversation. Yeah, I did AC4. I sold my car to trade back year 3. I could have just donated it because I just lost that money. No, Gula, none of those. No, never had one of those. Yeah, NJ, 100%. That's exactly what happened to me. But remember, insanity is doing the same things over and over again, expecting your results to be different, right? That's literally insane. Yeah, I mean, 910 Jack, this group is a spin-off of, my previous group. My previous group I started after COVID. And, I built that for many years. Had a lot of passion behind it. Same thing, what I'm doing here. But, obviously it didn't work out with the people I was involved with. But, here, this group, Victor Unit, is going to have everything I've ever wanted to do. And it's going to all be released here because I have a past life with, another industry. I was in the fitness industry. And I have a lot of experience in that. I've been in, a little bit over 50 publications. So I know quite a bit about the industry, know about, a lot of things. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of that soon. And then sharing a lot of my life experience that goes beyond trading, business, life, philosophy, these kind of things that I feel like maybe can help a couple people. So that's all coming with that edge. That's what I call edge. That's going to be in this room as well. There's that pop to that new high. That long was good here, man. 23, you took that, right? Yeah, that was good. That was good. King, I'm just going to be straight with you, man. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't read any trading books. I like a lot of books. I like to read. Well, I wouldn't say I like to read, but I think there's a lot of value in a lot of books. I think books are full of information from people that have gone through the fire and these different topics, right? And there's nuggets and wisdom. All these books, there's something good, but I don't really read any trading books. When I found out some of the books, not all of them, just a couple of them, were by people that aren't even profitable, I don't know, man. But a lot of books are good. I like a lot of books. Oh, man, Dylan, I got so many. Depends on the topic, really. I'll save that for another video too. Oh, nice, T. You took it? Nice. Q, that's a good question, man. This could be a short here. This could be a short setting up. Let's see if I want to take this. Tough short. I'm going to try it. I'm going to throw a little bit on here. A little bit. Nothing too crazy. Let's see if we can get one more turtle soup. I think this window could give us a little pullback. It's trying to front run, though, so it's a little dangerous. You know, we might come down and hold this spot and pump again one more time. So there's that spot. It did hold. Let's see if they flip this or not here. Don't want to see us hold this Bissy either. Yeah, still trying to hold the Bissy. Let's see. Come on, lose this time level here. All right, there's that Bissy. Gonna go break even. See if we can tag this hourly open here. If we hold this Bissy, probably just make a new high. So I don't know. See what happens. Free trade, whatever. Yeah. Not gonna be too shocked if we get break even here, but let's see what happens. A nice knife would be good here, though. Can keep the knife going. Look at that hold, though. They close back above this level. Could just be a shakeout to go higher. Yeah, we got the inverse, but I mean, it's all-time highs, so shorts have to be scalps. I mean, it could have just been a scalp to this Bissy here. Yeah, just too much. Yeah. Nasty work. See if they hold this level now or not. This is as fun as it looks. All right, break even. Worth a shot. It might go, but I'm not going to try it again. I'm being very nimble today on these shorts. Yep, that's why. Now it's probably going to sell. Let's see if we get this second turtle soup. Yeah, let's take this wickless. It needs to go higher, I think. Crazy price action. That could have been the stop run right there. ES looks pretty bullish. I'm gonna wait. Yeah. See what they do after they take these highs. Oh, 23, you're targeting this high here. Yeah, that's tough. They're inducing a lot today, those highs. If they sell it now, man, that's diabolical. I can't see a trade here. I can't see it. I can't trust the short again, and I can't trust the long either during this time window. I think it needs to sell through this liquidity. Problem is I just don't trust the short enough to take it again. It's just too strong. But I do think this needs to get grabbed. Let's see if they take it. It might be after 12 or 11:50, sorry, that they do this. They don't do it now. Could be one of those rare days where 11:50 is actually bearish. What are you looking at, T? You got short? Yeah, I like it. I'd rather short than long here, but it's so strong. I don't know. Just such a headache. After we run this out, then I would be a little bit more willing to long as well. I still think this area is kind of interesting. I kind of want to slap it again, but maybe make one more new high. Yes, got a wick list below. Tough, man. Tough reads today. Yeah, I'm thinking about slapping it anyway. There's no short setup here. I'm just it'd be strictly off of time. But they could soup this high one more time, and they induced it. I think it could get one more sweep. Yeah, it's trolling me too, man. I think we're going to run this. I just don't know if it's going to be now or after we take this high. And you go 1150. I mean, how many points would I have to fight this with? Nah, it's not horrible. I'm going to try to fight with it a little bit. Let's see what happens. Still might take this high. Just be aware of that. I'm prepared for it. Back to that BISI that it held last time. Could just treat it again. I mean, just go break even. Why not? Who cares? See if we can get this out of the open again. If we hold that BISI, then I'll just let it take me out again. I don't know, man. It's such a headache. Yeah, they won't close it below that. Yeah, it's going to be another break even, I think. But I don't regret it. It's fine. Yeah, dude. All right. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it wants. Will I soup the high still? Yeah, maybe. I think so. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. It depends on the time. Let's see. Gonna let it do its thing here for a second. It's basically just a wickless sweep into that BISI. It's probably gonna make new high. But I don't know. We've induced highs a lot. Could just do it again. Yeah, 400 milligrams, 23. It sounds about right for me as well. Come on. I still think this is juicy here. I mean, there's an option to start it here and fight a soup, but that could be a little bit iffy if 1150 continues to pump. Yeah, I might want to run this first. Let's see. I'm going to give it a shot, I think. I like ES short here. nothing. Yeah, you might get one of those 23. I've seen a lot of those today, huh? Tricky. Uh, 150K is Q. Let's see if they're going to run this here. What a challenge, this range. Teasing you again, 23. Man. Is this it? Back to the time level. This is the spot we keep dipping to. There's where we keep going break even on the shorts. Let's see what they do here this time. Of course, the time I'm not in it, they flip it. Yeah. If we can run this quick into 1150, this could be a long setting up after we get this liquidity run. Like I said, I want to see this liquidity ran. See where ES goes on a quick knife, maybe to 7146. You want pre-market highs? Yeah, we could jump. That'd be that move we've been waiting for. Previous day high. Back to this untapped imbalance. Run all this liquidity out. Now could be the time. So congrats if you caught that there, or held on to it. This could be a target as well. Good try, 23. I think it's worth a shot. Why not, right? I mean, if it's going to fail here, it'll probably fail all the way down anyway. Similar to that AUP long I did earlier too. You know, just give it a shot. Why not? Worst case, it's break even. Left a wickless. TMSO's in sight here. Good try, man. Good try. I think it's going lower, but I can't bring myself to short it here. Right before 11:52, we got 5 candles left here. Yeah, indeed, you're right, Merch. Yeah, it did still hold. Just don't like the time now. And we ran this liquidity out. That's what we wanted, right? That's what we drew out. That's what we were expecting. I know we tried a couple times to catch this, multiple break evens. Now, anything can happen now that we ran this out. ES soup these lows. I would have liked ES lower though, to trust along a little bit more, but 1150 we might pump this. What a tough call. Yep, now she's going back. $11.50 might just continue this pump here. Man, today I've seen the moves I wanted play out multiple times. I just can't. I keep getting break evens before they happen. It's been a little challenging. To catch the right trade, the right moment today. All right, give me a dip to the wick list. I'm going to try the long, I think, here. If they can just not take these highs before 1150, give me one quick dip down to soup this. I'm going to probably give it a shot. I need it to not take the high and come here first. Still a chance of a knife as well, but I want to give myself a little room. ES could still sell here too. That's the hard part. Come on, a little lower, please. All right. I'm going to try it. Knife isn't, a possibility. Let's see how it plays out. Might still look for this area too. Might fight with it at the hourly if we do make a wick down there. Yeah, trading all-time highs is very tough. You got a lot of rugs, a lot of grinds, stop runs galore on both sides. Just tough, just very tough. ES is, I think ES could sell a little bit, but I think it might push NQ here. Especially if we leave this wickless, I'll probably try to buy this up. ES might want here. Especially if it's a quick move. See if they sweep this and reject, that would be interesting. Or just push through. Okay, just consolidating. Still get a quick dip here. Either that or we push from here. Yes, still looking like I might want to gravitate towards that first. I'm going to go for a new high and go break even here. Still no trust. No trust. Yes, starting to give me knife vibes, so I'd like to just squeeze this up on NASDAQ, take a new high, call it good. You can even just target the bodies as a scalp here, like this. Yeah. SMT, yeah, ES can knife for sure. That's why I'm just not going to let this go against me now after this move up. Squeeze new high or break even. What's another break even? I've already had 7. Let's make it 8. Yeah, it's all right. One of those days. Still in profit. Still, a couple nice wins. Would have had, if I would have been greedy, we would have had, 3 or 4 wins instead of 2. But I was a little bit greedy several times. William, I know, man. Just the way it's been. Yes, looking decent now, actually. Reclaim those low. All right. Spoke too soon. Yeah, that first one I didn't have the limit right at midnight. That was a bummer, but that's all right. These ranges are tough. Without conviction, they're hard to trade. All right, break even. No new high for me. I don't know if ES is going to sell here now. Let's see. Just straight consolidation. Would have liked the pump here. What's up, Ghost? I might try to catch this knife here. Let's see. I don't know, maybe they want to take it here still. Flip short. Tough flipping short though with that move. But ES is starting to look like the short again now. It's starting to convince me. Mm-hmm. New hourly candle here. That was it. Let's see. Yeah, that pop was the chance to get in. Tough. See if ES makes it down to the 145, 148 area. kind of running out of time here, but I think this is going to be a potential long. ES gets here. Nice, you held it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm torn, man. I keep going back and forth. These ranges, they're just too tight. So I think I'll just wrap it up, guys. A bit of a lot of mental capital today used. Still ended nice, small green, but I couldn't trust a lot of my trades today. So a lot of break-even trades today, but again, I made peace with that, taking those trades, without any draw on liquidity, and some pretty tight ranges. I had to kind of approach it with a little bit more nimble today. So not bad. We'll take it. Could have been better if I wasn't so greedy. We would have had, I think, 4 or 5 targets hit if I didn't try to hold for those bigger moves or a little bit faster, but it's all good. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Take it easy. Don't try to do too much today. Price is kind of all over the place. And, we'll be back later. So, all right, guys. Talk later. Peace.